My name is John Biggerstaff, and I'm running for Colorado House of Representatives, District 1, as an independent candidate. Usually the first question I get when I say that is, what's an independent candidate? Why are you running as an independent? Independent simply means I'm not a member of a political party. I'm not a Democrat, not a Republican, not even a Libertarian. Why am I running as an independent candidate? It takes a little bit longer to answer. If you look behind me here, you see a map of State House District 1. This is the district I live in and the district I hope to represent. It's home to over 75,000 people, dozens of nationalities. 75,000, it's a lot of people. That's roughly the same number of people it takes to fill up Sports Authority Field a mile high. But not only are there a lot of people here in District 1, but we're concerned by a wide variety of issues. Since I decided to run for State House, I've of course been going door to door, and I can tell you that the issues that we're concerned with span the entire political spectrum. Immigration reform, educational funding, healthcare affordability, everything in between. Given the complexity and the size of our district, you have to wonder why when you go to vote every 2 years, why you only have two choices. You ever wondered that? I think a lot of people have. Pretty much Democrat or Republican. Every once in a while you get a third party in there when you're lucky. But that's about it. Why is that the case? I think the reason for that is because a lot of people feel like if you vote for a third party, you're wasting your vote. I know that's how I felt for a long time. I'm fiscally conservative but socially liberal. So for me, when it came time to vote, I had to really choose which one I wanted to pick. I could vote for a Republican and feel like I was standing on my issues fiscally, or I can vote for a Democrat and feel like they were fighting for my social issues. I had to choose which one was more important to me. I think a lot of people make that decision when we go to the ballot box. We choose between a lesser of two candidates that we don't really care that much about. And that's unfortunate, but I think it all goes back to the fact that we were told that if you vote for a third party, you're wasting your vote. But are you really? When I was preparing for this campaign, I got a bunch of data from the city of Denver about District 1 here. I found out the 75,000 people that live here, 35,000 of us are registered to vote. Of that 35,000, I expected to find a large chunk of Republicans and a large chunk of Democrats, with a smattering of independents here and there. But that's actually not at all what I found. Of the 35,000 registered voters here in District 1, a full 12,000 of us are actually registered independents. A third of us are actually registered for a third party. That was amazing to me. And to me what that said was, I'm not the only one that's tired of partisan politics. I'm not the only one who looks at the state house and sometimes sees representatives who feel like, it feels like they put their party before the people. It feels like legislators often put their caucus before their constituents. I think a lot of people feel that way. I think that's the reason why a third of us are actually registered independents. As a result of the polarization caused by the two-party system, I think government has become something it was never supposed to be. To me, government should be a place where people come together. Government should be a place where it's obvious that there's more that unites us than divides us. But due to the two-party system, I think what's happening is government has become more about what divides us. And we tend to focus on that and hone in on that. And I think it hinders debate and discussion. Government should be a place where people come together. When I started running for office, I was told you had to have a campaign motto, slogan if you will, and I had real trouble with that. What I eventually came up with is something that I think makes a lot of sense. And that is decisions are made by those who show up. Independents actually make up 36% of registered voters here in Colorado. 36%. That means there are literally millions of us, registered independents here in Colorado. We are the difference that we want to see. And the truth is the only way to vote is to vote you don't believe in. Decisions are made by those who show up. And if we show up together, I think we can make a real difference. Thanks for stopping by my website. I hope you'll look around and give me a call if you have any questions.